Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to prepare for the GMAT. We have been solving GMAT math problems out of this book here, GMAT Review, the official guide, the 13th edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it. The problem that we are about to solve is the one that you will find on page number 173, and today is our lesson number 165. Problem number 150 is what we're going to do. Problem number 150. The very last problem in the first column. It says that a bar over a sequence of digits in a decimal indicates that the sequence repeats itself indefinitely. Of course, we knew that. For example, if someone says it's 3.476 with the bar on it, what that means is that it's just 3.476, 476, 476, forever and ever. Amen. So here we are told to evaluate the value of 10 raised to 4 minus 10 raised to 2 times 0.0012 with the bar on it. The question is, how much is that quantity? So the bar on it means that it's going to repeat now. 0.0012 with the bar means it's going to be 0.001212121212. Never. Of course, this 0 is going to stay on the front because the bar is not on the entire thing. So you're not going to see the 0 again. 0 appears only in the two zeros appear only in the front because the bar is on 1 and 2. Let's find out. So here's what we're going to do here. The technique to use here is to understand that when we have A minus B times C, this is same as A times C minus B times C. A times C minus B times. I'm going to rewrite it. I don't like the way it looks. A minus B times C is same as A times C, and rather C times A and C times B. That's exactly what we're going to do here. So it's 10 raised to 4 times 0.0012 with the bar minus 10 raised to 2 times 0.0012 with the bar. Now what is this quantity equal to? Since it's 10 raised to 4, since it's the fourth power, this decimal will, when we multiply, it's going to move 4 places. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to move 4 places. And what will end up here is 12.12 with the bar on it. 12.12121212 is going to go on forever. It's going to move 4 places. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to become 12, but it's not just 12. It's 12.12 because 1, 2 keeps repeating. Similarly here, minus 10 raised to 2 with this quantity, the decimal place is going to move 2 places, 1 and 2. So this quantity becomes 0.012. 0.012 again repeats forever and ever. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, forever and ever. So 12 minus 1, 2, 12.12 minus 0.12. Look at this as 12.12 minus 0.12. And of course they drop out, so the answer is 12. All this indefinite series of point, all this indefinite series of 0.121212121212, you see there, is the same as this one, so they cancel each other out, and the answer is 12, which is E. That's all. Let's do the next one, shall we? Number 151. You're done with this one. Give me a second here. Alright, next problem. 151. In 151 we are told each night crew worker is 3/4 as productive as a day crew worker. So what we are told here is that the management realizes, management understands, it's just a fact of life, it's just the This is just how the nature is, that if you put somebody on a night shift, that person is going to be about 75% as productive as the same person is doing the day crew. Exact same person, but that's just the way it is. Something happens during the night shift, whatever the reason might be, we're not going to go into it. They're not as productive. Day crew workers, we are told, is more productive. Night crew worker is about 75. Night crew workers' productivity is about 75% of day crew workers' productivity. That's what tells us. We are also told 75% because it's 3/4. We are also told that night crew worker has 4/5 as many workers as day crew does. The question simply is, what is the question? What fraction of the boxes loaded by the two crews did the day crew load? Alright, what fraction of the total work, what they're asking us is that what fraction of the total work was done by day crew? So what they're looking for is this ratio. The work done by day crew, over total work done. Total work done being the work done by day crew and night crew. Well, listen, here's what we're going to do here. We're going to make up numbers. We're going to make up numbers as to how many workers we want. Here's the solution. Let's pretend that we have how many people do you want in day crew? I want to keep my life simple. When you're plugging in numbers, keep it as simple and sweet. The lower the number, the smaller number, the less work you'll end up doing, the less calculation you'll end up doing, the less time you'll end up consuming. Let's pretend that we have only one person in day crew. Only one person, that's it. We are told that night crew has 4 times as many workers, which means night crew will end up having 4/5 of a person. 4/5 of a person. Yes, it is okay. It is okay. As the manager, you're preparing for GMAT. You're going to have your MBA. You're going to be in management. You're going to be in management. As a CEO, it is perfectly okay for you to chop down your workers. Nobody's going to come and arrest you. Okay? So we're going to have 4/5 of a worker in night. So, how much work is the night crew going to do? A night crew, first of all, it only has 4/5 of the worker, and each worker does only 3/4 of the work. Each worker is only 3/4 as productive, which means the night crew worker does 3/5 of the amount of work that the day crew does. The night crew worker does 3/5 of the amount of work that the day crew does, and day crew does one work. Day crew, we are assuming, is our point of reference. There is one person in day crew and he does one job, because that's our point of reference, 100%. And the night crew is 75% as productive. Night crew is 75% as productive and has 80% as many workers. Putting the two facts together tells us that night crew is going to do the amount of work which is going to be 60% of the work of the day crew, because of two facts: they are less productive and they have fewer workers. They have only 80% of the workers and they're only 75% as productive. So let's do that here. The work done by day crew, that's our work one, that's our point of reference, and total work done is, well, this is the same as 0.6. So if these people are doing 0.6 and the day crew is doing 1, total work done is 1.6. Again, as always, if you watch my other videos, you know I hate dealing with decimals. Let's multiply top and bottom by 10. You multiply the top and bottom by 10, we end up getting 10 on the top. 1.6 times 10 is 16, and voila, the answer is 5/8. And that is your answer choice, E. And that's all there is. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye now.